Hello. It's been a while since I have uploaded a Genshin video, but I just finished the Chenyu's Blessing of Sunken Jade quest, which is the biggest quest of 4.4. And after 3 years of being a Baiju fan, I can confidently say that I actually have proof that Changsheng, she's actually special. She's not just a simple snake. We don't see many talking snakes, whatever. But after doing the quest, at least to me, it's become very obvious that the herb lord that's being talked about in this quest is Changsheng. So I put together a bit of a compilation of basically all the proof and all the solid evidence that points towards Changsheng being the herb lord. So the first clue is not really connected to Changsheng as much as it proves to us that there are similarities between her and the herb lord, because little Mao mentions that there used to be two adepti that worked under a god or a bad god. One of them was a golden carp, who is of course, Fujin, and the other one was a white snake. So this is our first confirmation, which we'll get it again later, that Fujin's friend used to be an adepti that took the form of a white snake. Now in this next scene, I believe we get like the second biggest clue in this whole quest that it's Changsheng we're talking about, because Fujin specifically mentions that one of her friends used to work with medicine to treat people. Even though Changsheng right now is not like a doctor herself, she is working under Baiju, who is known for being literally the best doctor in Liyue. Okay, so now we've made it to the most important part of the video, which for me literally proves 100% that Changsheng is the herb lord or the white snake adepti who lived with Fujin. So in this next scene, Fujin talks about how her and the herb lord became adepti and they worked under a god. But then they ended up like going away, and Fujin does not know whether the herb lord made it out alive or not. When we leave this cave, we see a painting of Fujin in her fish form with a white snake like wrapped around her, like they're hugging. The white snake looks identical to Changsheng. Like they have the same color, same length, same eyes. And if that isn't proof enough, Fujin literally confirms it in the next scene when she talks to the traveler about Liyue Harbor. And the traveler tells Fujin about Liyue Harbor, and after Fujin listens, she says, "Oh, I'm glad that the herb lord was able to, find life amongst humans." Before we talked about Liyue Harbor, she didn't know whether the herb lord was alive or dead, but now, after we talked about Liyue Harbor, which is where Changsheng lives, she knows that she is alive. So, what more proof could you need? So, these last two clips, I just added them for more confirmation. One, Ling Yuan says that the white snake adepti is in fact alive, and then just like Fujin tells her that she used to work with medicine to help the sick people, but this time she gives us more information that she does have a human form, like the rest of the adepti we have met so far. So I was filming the outro, I was about to end the video when I stumbled upon a article by the Game 8 website where it talks about who the herb lord is, and there's actually a whole section which talks about whether Changsheng is actually the herb lord. And here I'll post a picture. The fourth point says, during Baiju's story quest, which I haven't done by the way, in the cutscene it says that without a host, Changsheng would take a nap and waited to be reunited with her friends at Mountain Yaojun, located in Chenyu Vale. And Chenyu Vale is, guess what, the new area that was added 4.4, the same patch when this quest came out. And if that isn't proof enough, the Genshin Impact wiki, where you can have information about everything. It's like the biggest collection of lore about basically any game. There's also a section which talks about Changsheng and the Herblord, and it says that Changsheng is heavily implied to be the Herblord. So this is not just some delusional theory I made up. There's actually proof of it, like solid proof. Both old and new. The Game 8 and Genshin Impact Wiki are huge websites that are credible. So if they posted about the theory and are saying that it's very plausible, I don't know what more to say. For me, this basically confirms it. So, yeah. And now, for the actual outro, I just want to say that this video took me a lot longer than I imagined to put together. I had to record like the whole quest, do the quest, separate the videos, record the voiceover after. I've never done this. Sorry if it was scuffed, but I had to do a video like this. I've never done like a lore video, but just had to do it because Baizhu and Changsheng are very dear to me. I've been a fan of Changsheng and Baizhu since like 2020. I was always waiting for him to become playable. For a while, I was so deprived of Baizhu content that I literally started to believe the theory that he is the actual Denjo Archon, like before Sumeri came out. But then Sumeri came out and I was like, fuck, it's Ruka Devata. It's not Baizhu, goddammit. But yeah, this theory holds like a very special place in my heart. But I made sure to be as objective as possible, cause you know, even being objective, it just makes a lot of sense. There's solid proof and tons of it. So I'm very glad that my feeling of Changsheng being special to the story is actually being proven true. My personal opinion is that next year's Lantern Rite is going to be about this trio. Like how last year it was like Madame Ping and Rex Lapis and like, you know, the rest of the Adepti. I have a feeling that next year, 2025, the Lantern Rite is going to be about this trio. So Fujin, Liangyun, and the Herblord, or who I believe is to be Changsheng. But yeah, I won't talk much longer. If you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate anyone who watches this. If you want Genshin, Honkai, and Star Rail videos, so the 3 Hoyoverse games, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching again. I love all of you. I hope you're doing good, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Wait a minute. A few drips of what from whom?